did ask. Good evening, everyone out there in internet land and here at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge, the world's greatest reluctant music bar, certainly in this town of Nashville, Tennessee. I want to introduce a man who's just moved to town. His name is J.P. Olson. He's fresh on the scene, has no, he's a unicorn. Man has no presence on the internet. It's very nice. But he's a hell of a songwriter, my favorite songwriter on the planet. And I see Darren Bradbury's just entered the house. He's going to be going up shortly here. Also, Cora Lee is here. Please welcome to the stage at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge, Mr. J.P. Olson.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Tim. Yes. With an E, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's Olson with an E, like the Olsen twins. No relation. I'm going to play a little song here called Pollen. There I am, floating in your garden again. There I am, picking up a feathery friend. If you've got an air of mystery and a head that's good, with history we'll be friends. What's that on your nose? Is it pollen? Surfing's getting loud. Rangers calling, could it be that we've fallen in love? Oh, your beauty taunts me, your dreams they haunt me. Won't you say you want me for the good times? Times that are special, we'll just skip the sentimental. It's the fundamentals that make us square. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. I'll see you in mid-air. Thank you. And I sang a song called Pollen because my head is filled with it. That's right. I'm going down south where the pollen plugs my nose. That's what I'm going to do. This song's called Today. Today, it's the best day of my life. So far today, it's been a very sexy kind of day. When I say sexy, I don't mean it in the kind of a way that could make a woman close her eyes, wish that she was far from me. Oh, not today. I've got a way out of yesterday. You see, I was a man of constant sorrow, living in a world with a furrowed brow. Now watch me move, it's in a perfect circle. I'm a big wheel now. Hold on to me, and we'll roll away. Where do I start? I'm in love, and I'm a volcano, and I will burn everything in my path. I could never change, I can never change. I could never change, I could never change, I can change today. 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 Oh. Today. Oh. Today. That's called Today. All right. So I have a little story. It's kind of a terrible story, but I'm going to tell you, and it's all true. I was visiting my son. He lives in Los Angeles, and we went out for lunch at this place called Langer's, which is a sandwich shop. Very good. And we witnessed a gang murder in the middle of the street, so I became a witness to an MS-13, which is probably smart to be saying this on the internet. But anyway, I was a witness to a crime, talked to the police, and as he's taking down our information, I'm like, yeah, this is what I saw, blah, blah, blah. He goes, now where were you? And I was like, oh, I was at the sandwich shop. He goes, oh, did you get the number 19 with the coleslaw on it? And I was like, yeah. He goes, did you like it? I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. He goes, how you liking Los Angeles? I'm like, it's all right. It's a true story. Glad to be here. Let me think. This is a song called Terry. Actually, no, I'm going to do that later. This is a song called Clean. I shaved all my hair off, kissed my TV. I'm already sleeping naked, regularly. I'm gonna sue this world. I'm gonna sue this world. I'm getting out of this world for a breach of contract, for this empty promise and this broken car I derive most of my pleasure from. My life has no beginnings, no middles, no ends. All my friends avoid me 'cause I'm gonna get them in trouble again. Yeah, there's no trouble with me. I just don't have any money. No money, lay down all your dreams on the gas grill, 'cause when that fireman comes and he puts it out, it's a dirty, dirty, ditty world. And I figured out how to be clean. I'm already cleaner than clean can be. That's called Clean. This is a song called Terry. From this moment on, you have me. From this moment on, I will be by your side. When you reach out your hand, you will find mine. You don't have to run. Don't run away. You don't have to run. You're no longer cast away. Selfishness, it's over. The selfishness, it's over. 'Cause this is real love. You've lost your faith. You've lost your confidence. But I'm the one that you've been waiting for. And I'm here with you. this moment on, from this moment on. Thank you. I'm going to sing another song here. It's called I and You. Strange the words upon my lips, stranger still are your eyes, green and blue. I must the ocean follow you and leave me spinning in the night. How long can it last? A beautiful stranger, a tragic past, just a kid out in the rain. She's at the table in the back, and you know the place. I and you, we're a drama of emotions. I and you, we whisper and repeat every minute of the day. I feel sorry for the weak, 'cause your love makes me feel satellite of love, satellite of love, satellite of love. Thank you. Well, the war was declared over, but for him it just went on. He didn't talk about the past and the things that he had done. But the ones who got it worse, he said, well, they just dig a hole and spend the rest of your day like a miner trapped in coal. Put him out on the front lines, another teenage cannonball. And a couple of flashes later, just about killed them all. But there was one man left hiding, one that they must not have seen. He's got his hands over his mouth, he's trying not to breathe. So they flew him down to Oklahoma, put him in a local VA. And the whole family came to visit. The drive took up most of the day. Seen him wrapped up like some mummy, yeah, that put the chill in us all. He said, I think I see a shadow, and it's moving across the wall. That's when everybody starts crying. Yeah, we're all losing our shit. And we found a couple of medals at the bottom of his shaving kit. He said, none of this means nothing. Come on, people, get that out of your head. And nobody answered him back. We made a circle and we prayed on the bed. Couple months after rehab, give a week or two, the doctors brought back his eyes and a new world came into view. I see a flowered dress there lying, it's in the corner of his old bedroom. A couple of months later, meet the bride and groom. When they started their fighting, it was almost fair. They were fighting with each other till one of them's not there. Because the ones that get it worse, you know, they just dig a hole and spend the rest of their days like a miner trapped in coal. Gonna spend the rest of his days like a miner trapped in coal. Thank you. This last one? Yeah, I'm gonna play one more. Well, like this last song, this one is also basically all true. This song is called Con Man. I was working at the club, just a dice table where I knew everyone. The money was coming in pretty big then, 'cause when I'd sleep, yeah, those coins, they just rolled right out of my hands. Picture a man who stays out all night. You've pictured a man who wrecked my life. How do I put this? He was a con man. He was a con man. He took me to a madam. She looked me over. I got undressed and I dressed again, and he gave me a number. It was a house on the north side of Chicago. Men would wait by the stairs there down below. Picture the men calling in the night to the girls on the stairs, all dressed in white, with hats and gloves. We are all con men, all of us con men. Con man, con man, Thanks. I'll do one more. Well, thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Internet. I know you're out there. This is a song called The World as It Really Began. My friends ask me, my friends say, you call that love, but it's just a cage. But I would laugh anyway. Who am I? What could I know? I walk the streets, but it's just, you know, didn't have to be this way. Give me the touch of your hands, 'cause now I understand the world as it really began. Is it my head? Is it in my head? Or something in the air, I guess. Ask me, my friends say, you call that love, but it's gone away. But I would laugh. Who am I? What did I know? I walk the streets, but it's just to show myself I'm give me the touch of your hand, 'cause now I understand the world as it really began. Give me the touch of your hand, now I understand the world as it really began. Thank you very much. Who's up next? Coralie. Thank you.
Mr. J.P. Olson. You can't find him on the Spotify. Can't find him on the Bandcamp. Can't find him on the Instagram. You can find him at the YMCA. He's an avid swimmer. And yeah,
I'm getting better.
he was looking for someone to mow his lawn. If you guys got any service, but I think he's fine. He's found a company. Welcome to town, sir. He knows 3 people in town. They're all in this bar right now. Up next, we're going to get from Kentucky, from Lexington, Kentucky, Miss Coralie. Let's just get the guitars in order here. Take your time. She's getting a beverage. Well known to all the servers here at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. Here comes Coralie now. We're going to switch over to the old flamenco guitar. Thank you, Chris. Chris is out there doing sound. We love him dearly. He's got a new haircut. Make sure you talk to him about that tonight. He's feeling freshly baked on a Tuesday all is right with the world. The universe is just perfect right now. Isn't it?
Yeah, things are going great.
The world is exactly how it's supposed to be, apparently. It's all going to get better, better, better with Coralie singing songs. I sanitized that for you a little bit, just in case you continue to.
20 minutes. Oh, where's the clock?
It's all right. Do your thing. Do your thing.
I was just trying to plug my guitar cable into my harmonica rack. Off to a good start.
No electric harmonica tonight, but the acoustic guitar is now plugged in, and Chris and his new haircut is ready to dial that in for you. Please welcome to the stage at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge, one of the greatest regulars of the bar. Every time I come to this bar, I find my friend Coralie, if I'm lucky, and here she is to sing some songs she wrote.
Thank you, Tim. I'm going to check my tuning real quick. JP, I could listen to you play all day. I really enjoyed that a lot. Whoops, sorry. Sun came up swinging on a lonesome road. You were ringing in my ears like an old train whistle blows, and I was coming home. Now I could have taken you every blow for blow, could have fought my way through, but my heart said to go and let you dig your own. Cause I boxed up my life and I battled my fears, and I bagged up the things I couldn't leave here, the things I didn't know. I followed you there, I'd have gone anywhere. I was running away, you were lonely out there. I was touched by your heart, swept up by your song. I believed every word I was singing along. When the sun set on us, we just barely gotten started. We were drinking too much and we were both so heavy-hearted. We could knock down, drag out, falling down, have it out. Remember in the garden. Sun came up swinging on a lonesome road. You were ringing in my ears like an old train whistle blows. Thank you. I don't have a plan here. This song's called Sunken. Oh, actually, well, yeah. Okay, this song's called Sunken Queen, Smoking Gun. Hey, Chris, could I get less guitar on stage? Just like 10, 15% less. Washed up on the beach, lost my heart, I'm incomplete and I'm out of reach. Thank you. None of these are. Maybe one day. All right. I'm not ready for that yet, Tim. So I spent a lot of the last 3 years in Kentucky. My dad was fighting cancer, and my mom is insane. It was a very tumultuous time. I grew up on a hilltop in Kentucky. We are not mountain people. I'm from Frankfurt. We're really just rednecks. Anyway, this song is about being back at home and living with my parents again in my 40s. Oh, shit. Up here on this hilltop, there's a wind that harder blows, and a heart that better knows the cold she brings. She'll wrap you up and rock you to the highest of the treetops, making promises of better times than these. Don't fall for it. She'll disappoint you, she won't let you down, she'll drop you. There will be no kiss goodbye, she'll just tear loose. Yeah, just when you think you got through, that old thunder sneaks up on you. And in the end, you're gonna lose. Shit, sorry. Cry yourself to sleep and in the morning she'll be gone without a warning. You'll wonder if she's ever loved at all. She's always out of reach, and if she ever bends or breaks, you might believe she'll come your way, but she will not. Don't fall for it. She'll disappoint you, she won't let you down, she'll drop you. There will be no kiss goodbye, she'll just tear loose. Yeah, just when you think you got through, that old thunder sneaks up on you. They're a perfect storm, my friend, and in the end, you're gonna lose. Drop you, there will be no kiss goodbye, she'll just tear loose. Yeah, just when you think you got through, that old thunder sneaks up on you. They're a perfect storm, my friend, and in the end, you're gonna lose. Up here on this hilltop, you can scream into a night sky, you can cry until you run dry, and no one will hear the sound. Sometimes I pray that lightning will just come on down and take me out and lay me in the cold ground on this hilltop where I'm bound. Thank you. I've decided I'm going to tell my mom that song's about hope rather than her.
Also, I'm going to tune real quick. That first song I played about the train whistles and the garden and the singing along, this is a very Kentucky story. I started singing with a guy, and we decided we were going to move to, well, he decided, I was along for the ride. We were going to move to Washington, D.C., and take trains around the Northeast and do a tour that way. And we got to D.C. Well, that's about as far as we got because he turned out to be a raging alcoholic, asshole, aggressive, violent lunatic. And when I snuck out of the house in the middle of the night and flew home to Kentucky. And it was shortly thereafter that I found out that we were cousins. Thank God we'd only been singing together. Thank God. I didn't even know I had cousins. But I had one and I found him. And he went to work. Is it Humboldt County on Weed Mountain? And I don't think many people have heard from him since he did that. I mean, I don't think he's dead, but a lot of people are dead there on Weed Mountain. This song's called Daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer. Never knew a night that didn't scare me half to death. 'Cause in the dark is where the walls start closing in. I swear it's gonna pull me in. So I love a sunrise. Never knew relief like daylight slipping through the blinds. So every day I take a little of my time to picture maybe you were mine. 'Cause I'm a daydreamer. Yeah, I'm a daydreamer. And every day I take a little of my time and picture maybe you were mine. Been told I'm a nightmare, and I've got demons that the devil would beware. And you can't be here when those things start closing in. No, I can't drag you into this. 'Cause you're like a first light. And I never knew a thing like looking in your eyes. So every day I take a little of my time to picture maybe you were mine. 'Cause I'm a daydreamer.
daydreamer. Most nights I'm really just trying to make it out alive. 'Cause in the only end's just to see the other side. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the light. I've seen it in your eyes, but I'm just wildin' in the sunlight while it shines. 'Cause I can't have you washing over me again. I swear you're gonna pull me in. Thank you very much. I'm going to play one more song, and then Darren Bradbury's up next. That's the spirit. What am I doing? You care if I play one more really sad song? Honestly, I don't have any other kind of song. So my dad passed away. I didn't realize I was telling him like, there was this whole narrative until just this moment, but my dad did end up passing away, and we buried him on one of those hilltops in Kentucky where I grew up, on the farm where I grew up. And I wrote this song for him. You're surrounded. Oh, wait. Harmonica's upside down. I can't believe I thought to check that. You're surrounded by the ones that you love. The earth you carved, the stars you hung. It's early morning, guess they're knowing what's to come. Ain't it just like you to have them shine on through till you were gone? I can feel you on the breeze that's blowing through. The trees you planted, they have grown for you, and they are mourning as she blows and draws to. And as the tulips bloomed, we poured over you till you were gone. And I know why the sky cried so hard the day you died. The river had to rise to welcome you. Me, I can't pretend to know what happens to a man when his tending to this life on earth is through. But I knew you, and you're surrounded by the ones that you love. From the earth you carved, among the stars you hung. It's early morning, and I miss you like I'll do every time I try to sing this song for you. surrounded by the ones that you love. From the earth you carved among the stars you hung. It's early morning and I miss you like I'll do. Every time I try to sing this song for you, every time I try to sing this song for you, this song for you. Thank you guys so much for listening. Darren Bradbury's up next. He's gonna make you laugh, don't worry. Of course.
Miss Coralie, thank you so much. My favorite songwriters. Up next, another hero of mine. Great songwriter, also massive citizen to the Madison community. Massive moped enthusiast.
Very much.
Lives out in that bus out there in the parking lot. Mr. Darren Bradbury and I did some traveling before on the West Coast, maybe other places. I think we played Nevada together, I believe. Reno, had a big night in Reno. And he recorded a live album at a house show there that, if you go check it out on the Bandcamp, I believe, right?
It's still there.
Still there. He's got a Bandcamp site.
Yeah, how do I turn
Darren's
this thing
songs
on?
are findable on the internet. If you're out there in the world, in the internet, and you want to punch your thumbs on your Google machine and punch in Darren Bradbury, you'll find out a lot about him and a lot of great songs. He's going to tune up Coralie's guitar here. You guys heard of The Beat? The Beat is a local homeless reach-out organization here that Darren helped founded, and he still works with them, yeah? Yeah. Absolutely. So major contributor to our Madison unhoused community, and just assistant and helper and lover. He gets right down there in the nitty-gritty, the places that I'm afraid to go myself. I just stay at home and record songs and try to send them out there for people. But he gets right down there, face to face, and he's good at it. And he's, I know. I'm just giving my shtick. From New Jersey, from the New Jersey, the state of New Jersey, living up there just south of the city, and worked in a kind of worked at a thrift store outlet for a long time there back in the day, right? That was kind of one of your things.
My parents run the circus.
His parents did run the circus?
No, they're both on Ringling.
They both were on Ringling Brothers. That's a true story? Okay, for the longest time, I wasn't sure if you were telling me the truth. Darren says his mom was, in fact, a clown. So then she would have spent some time in Florida, I would imagine.
That's where my father was born. He was a true blue outlaw who jumped the train.
All right, we have the child of a circus member and an outlaw that jumped trains. And one of my favorite songwriters on the planet. Please welcome back to Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge after a good hiatus, Mr. Darren Bradbury.
Hey, Chris, can I just get a little more guitar in the house and the monitors, and a little more vocal in there? How we doing, Dees? I was counting roaches in a chicken shack down in Myrtle Beach. The sun on my back, got caught stealing hubcaps off a Pontiac. Yet here I am, skipping stones and watching birds, headed from Albuquerque, and I made a wrong turn. So I picked up some cardboard, I wrote down some words. Someone said it was a sign. Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, like Bruce on a bike with some boardwalk queen. They say 2 lanes will take you anywhere. I guess it'll take you on down, down past Myrtle Beach. I saw Richard Pryor throw a stone into the ocean. Had a couple new jokes, none of them were worth quoting. Just a couple good quips, and I guess that's it. Nothing really on fire. I seen Elvis Presley down at the popsicle stand, getting cues from Andy Kaufman on how to shake his ass. They're doing a double bill, cold header, 3-night stand down at Fran's East Side. Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free at the heads that roll off the French royalty. The revolution was nothing more than a strong narrative, great publicity. Keeps the tourists down at Myrtle Beach. Well, I guess I'll keep quiet like old Charlie Chaplin. I didn't like the steak, yes, I spit it in the napkin. It was too well done for anything to happen. Guess I wanted something rare. But the ball game is starting, so everybody cheer. The ball game is starting, yeah, so everybody cheer. You know it's a good song if it sells some beer. You held me in the nosebleed saying, why are we here? And I said, why do you care? Yeah, 'cause you and me, you were off scot-free, like Eva and Adolf in a submarine. Some folks say they're in Buenos Aires, yeah, but I seen them chomping on hot dogs. They were strolling down Myrtle Beach. So this song, Tim, it's important that you're here for this song. There's like 7 of us. We can't lose one. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hold this chord, dude, done peeing. No, pee. You heard me. Just the tip bucket. There we go. Make us some money. Now, I never do this open tuning business, but I figured, you know. So Tim and I once did a tour. We went to Utah. That will be important in this song. So this is my 20th year of touring this country. I started in 2005. It's 2025. That's 3 presidents. It's a lot of shit, man. This is the closest I'll ever get to a memoir. Memoir. Well, I've slept in every strip mall, ridden every subway train, been left for dead like old blue eyes, just stranded in the rain. Some dreams I had to kill, yeah, and some just slipped away, but I told myself I'd write it all down someday. I seen UFOs over Hopkinsville, sang my way out of Las Cruces jail. I was stranded up on Schitt's Creek, used my t-shirt as a sail. Last time I saw Uncle Rick was in the belly of a whale. He said, son, make sure you gotta write it all down someday. Seen the sunset over McDonald's, helping this junkie named Pete get clean. We were both living in Asbury Park, selling used magazines. Pete died a few years later, got his arm stuck in an ice machine. This one's for Pete, you gotta write it all down someday. On the shores of Pensacola, putting pennies on the track. Time sure likes to take, yeah, but time it don't give back. See, that's how the game was rigged. It's just how the cards got stacked. So you hold your bluff till you write it all down someday. So as I said, Tim and I were playing a gig in Utah. I'm gonna be honest, now that we're 10 years in from that gig, I think I can safely say it was an embarrassing gig for the both of us, because we were opening up for a burgeoning Americana artist that was at least 15 years younger than both of us. So anyway, I was sitting at the bar and there was this waitress there at the bar. It was this weird club. And I didn't drink at the time or nothing like that. So I was drinking my Diet Coke like I always do. And there was this weird moment. She was like she's what you would imagine like a barmaid, in Utah to look like, that's middle-aged. Beautiful in so many ways. Robustly beautiful. Anyway, so long story short, I'm just minding my own business. And she stops me and she goes, you must be looking at my finger. And I said, no, ma'am, I'm not. But then I looked, and she was missing a finger. And I said, would you like me to tell you? Would you like me to ask you about your missing finger? Turns out, she goes, the Mormons took it. This is important for the next section of the song. See, the jig was up in Utah when the Mormons almost took my thumb. Then the waitress bust through the kitchen door, screaming, that's my own true love. I ain't never seen her before, but we headed towards Highway 1, 2, 3. Count it off, you gotta write it all down someday. Well, I made it to Los Angeles right before the dark. I would have stayed a little bit longer, but I couldn't find a place to park. So I had a kid and I named him Mark, just so I could say that I made my mark. I tell you this, you gotta write it all down someday. Well, I woke up in a truck stop. It was near the break of dawn. Saw a daisy blowing through the tall grass of the gas station lawn. The only stories I can't tell, they're the ones I had to pawn. But I got the receipts and I'll write it all down someday. Yeah, I got the receipts and I'll write it all down someday. Yeah, I got the receipts and I'll write it all down. Yes, I got the receipts, I'll write it all down. Yeah, I got the receipts, I'll write it all down. Yeah, I got the receipts, I'll write it all down someday. don't usually, like I said, play an open tuning. If my dog could talk, he would probably say, get off your ass, you spent too much time on the couch today. If the cat could speak, you know she wouldn't say a word. But it's what's left unsaid that always seems to hurt. What if the weatherman said it's gonna rain till it stops? It may rain a little, it may rain a lot. So you ought to do whatever you're gonna do. And if it's meant to be, all your silly dreams will come true. The microwave and the atom bomb are distant cousins, and my popcorn's gone. On New Year's Eve, we'll sing Old Lang Syne, and we'll drop the ball like we do every time. What if the weatherman said it's gonna rain till it stops? It may rain a little, it may rain a lot. So you ought to do whatever you're gonna do. And if it's meant to be, all your silly dreams will come true. When the going gets tough, they say the tougher it gets going. But the saying never indicates which direction they're going. Which direction they're going. Which direction they're going. Which direction they're going. Well, the room had gone quiet, all the cocaine was gone. Just a few worn out extras hanging out on the lawn. One reached in his pocket and he swore he had change. Yeah, there's a few new faces, but hell's more or less the same. Hell's more or less the same. Passed out on the carpet, flea bitten and stoned. We all came here together just to sleep here alone. Johnny awoke at the sound of the train that creeps past the window. Yeah, but hell's more or less the same. So this frightened dog, yeah, he ran up the stairs just to bark at someone that he knew wasn't there. You know, the cat ate the trash, but the dog took the blame. But they're both dead now, yeah, and hell's more or less the same. So the cops, they came in, but they wouldn't say for what. So we all just assumed what the other had done. Then the picture cried out, yeah, I swear I've been framed. They left the nail in the wall, yeah, but hell's more or less the same. There's an actress on the roof, to the chimney she's tied, auditioning for the role of Frankenstein's bride. Lightning struck, then her hair turned to gray. Nah, she didn't get the call back, but hell's more or less the same. Well, I'd leave if I could, but the back door is locked, and I wouldn't know what to do, even if it's not. Yeah, I'll call you sometime when the dude finds the change. There's a few new faces, but hell's more or less, hell's more or less, hell's more or less the same. I think that's the most singing I've done since I was 15. I'm gonna try this one. So I do homeless outreach, and I might screw this song up. But I put out an EP recently about some stuff I see on the street. I'm gonna tune up 1 second. Are you all enjoying the performance? Thank you for letting me experiment. My day job is to do this professionally, and though this is without doubt a professional environment, I really don't feel much like being a professional today. Oh wait, hold on. Then Coralie gets this back in nice tuning. Has anybody seen my old Kentucky home? Could have swore it was here just a moment ago. Well, you'd know it by the flag and surrounding amber waves of grain, and it was built on a foundation of many great heroes slain. You ought to know it. It's been in every John Wayne movie. There's only two men in this world that I know can fly, and that be Garth Brooks and Jesus Christ. Well, the second one ain't proven, but I know it in my heart. Otherwise, you wouldn't see pictures of him, always spreading his arms. Nailed it. La da da. Nailed it. La da da. Yeah, has anybody seen my old Kentucky home? Could have swore it was here just a moment ago. Oh, I went down to the Walmart, but wasn't there. It's never been gone this long. I'm getting kind of scared. I'm sure Jesse Wells will find it tomorrow. The world the world doesn't end with a bang, it ends with a tweet. Smile at all the people you meet as the bomb kisses the concrete like the sole of your shoe on a hot summer street. Life is pushing boulders up the big hill. Camus was right, but he's dead still. Ah, Frank, come on, the song's too long. Yeah, the world doesn't end with a bang, it ends with a breeze. Ash like snow in the trees as the bird it reclaims its tweet. Ash like snow in the breeze. Mouth, I say, who called my bluff? I'm the king around here. Said enough is enough. Ah, well, you in what army, man? 'Cause everyone here sucks. I'm stoned and I'm drunk, man, I'm all dressed up. Yeah, but everyone's the same, just like everybody else. Well, I guess that I'll just sit here and keep talking to myself. 'Cause I got secrets. I sleep on couches. I am a swordfish that you have mounted on a wall. Oh, well, who made the call? Yeah, who put it in print? I'm digressing a bit, Lord, yeah, but all due respect, I've been pacing around this patio. I've been counting all the footsteps, and they punctuate the breaks in all these goddamn sentences. Like two arguing critics, they're still fighting in my head. Well, I wish I could lay down now, but I got the spins again. And I got ulcers. I need closure. But if you prefer, I'll let them rupture on a wall. Well, who opened their mouth? I say, who called my bluff? I'm the king around here. Said enough is enough. Ah, well, you in what army, man? 'Cause everyone here sucks. I'm stoned and I'm drunk, man, but I'm all dressed up. And if everyone's the same, if Feels like everywhere I go, everyone's the same. When I talk to the lady at Walgreens, we are one and the same. When I talk to the man at Burger King, we are one and the same. When I'm riding down the bus, we are one and the same. If you took it from a vantage point from a tree, we'd all look the same. Tiny little hands, tiny little feet, tiny little eyes, you could just squish them with your knee. She said, Jimmy, there ain't no one in this whole wide world I wouldn't screw for you. Jimmy said he ain't found a back alley yet that he wouldn't walk through. Cindy says the motel AC is what's making her sick. So Jimmy cracks the window, lets the sound of the gunshots in. And they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. They called it junkie love. Jimmy don't say much, his eyes connect the dots between his fingers and his toes. Cindy looks nervous, stares through the cracks in the curtain. She is running out of minutes on her phone. Cindy says things are tough, but Jimmy's always got a plan. And there's a Circle K down the road if things get that bad. And they do, 'cause they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. Yeah, they called it junkie love. Well, the headboard knocks between fluorescent thoughts and the sink drips off beat. Jimmy's... start that over again. Well, the headboard knocks between fluorescent thoughts and the sink drips off beat. Someone bangs on the door, Jimmy's feet hit the floor, and the motel angels sing. Cindy lets Jimmy know that the Cash App came through. Jimmy says, I guess that your parents, they still love you, and they do, 'cause they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood, and they called it junkie love. Thank you. I'll just do like one or two more. Tim told me to go as long as I want, so. Well, is Tim upset about that? Or is someone upset about this? You did say that. Did I ruin the show? It's okay if I did. I mean, life's a series of consequences and choices, and we just walk through it like water, baby. Sometimes you make someone's day, sometimes you break someone's day. And as long as you didn't intend to, you can't really be held accountable for that. Well, it's just another beautiful day here in Elmwood Park. I got my new baseball uniform on, waiting in the back of the family car. Your mom waves to the neighbors, and the neighbors do the same. You know, I was promised ice cream after the big ball game. Well, the Buick door slams. Dad puts the car in drive. We head down a freshly paved road under an endless blue sky. Dad looks at Mom. Mom looks at Dad. Says that the Democrats win in 60. Guess it can't be all that bad. Oh man, don't time fly like a bullet through the brain and out the eye. Those summer days, riding with the top down. Papa's heart's a hose bent. Mama couldn't cry, so the sprinklers wept. Those summer days, riding with the top down. You see, it's just one of those beautiful days here in Elmwood Park. Coach put me out in left field. Man, that walk was far. You know, my dad played shortstop before heading overseas. He said it was thinking on his American toes that helped us beat the Japanese. And that's why they all play baseball now. What a guy. Real smart. Oh man, don't time fly like a bullet through the brain and out the eye. Those summer days, riding with the top down. Papa's heart's a hose bent. Mama couldn't cry, so the sprinklers wept. Those summer days, riding with the top down. Those summer days, riding with the top down. You see, it's just one of those beautiful days here in Elmwood Park. Sorry, Chris, you got me confused here. Well, it's just one of those beautiful days here in Elmwood Park. I'm sitting here waiting for my turn to be an American baseball star. Coach looks at me, says, kid, it's time to take the plate. You know, I'm just one home run away from ice cream after the big ball game. So I grab my bat and I take my stance. I look that belly itcher in the eye and I spit into the sand. Well, the pitcher looks forward. The pitcher looks back. Lets that ball loose. I close my eyes and swing. And smack. When I came to, you know, my face, it was swelled and bruised. I didn't notice the blood until I saw it on my shoes. Well, the crowd had gathered round, but I wouldn't let Dad see me cry. I was just one teardrop away from kissing that ice cream goodbye. I want to thank you. My name is Darren Bradbury. It's been an absolute pleasure playing for you. Sorry if I ran too long. I've given up on the concept of time. Oh man, don't time fly like a bullet through the brain and out the eye. Those summer days, riding with the top down. Papa's heart's a hose bent. Mama couldn't cry, so the sprinklers wept. Those summer days, riding with the top down. Thank you all very much. Oh, sorry, Tim.
A little chorus on there. Six silver coins in a coffee can. Tried to tell you, mama, but you don't understand. You gotta let go if you wanna hold on. How do you hold on? You gotta let go. Tried to fix me all by myself. I keep filling that cup from the bottom shelf. You gotta let go. Trying to hold on. How do you hold on? You gotta let go. Went to the mountain, went to the sea. Everywhere I go, it's the same old me. Look you straight in the eye, reach for the third rail. Trying to let go, 'cause I shouldn't hold on. How do you hold on? You gotta let go. I went to the doctor, I went to the farm. I slept right through that 7th alarm. Trying to hold on, trying to let go. How do you let go? You gotta hold on. Wake up screaming in the middle of the night when the bell's all rung, but you still wanna fight. You gotta let go. You gotta hold on. How do you hold on? You gotta let go. Went to the doctor, went to the farm. Everywhere I go, it's the same old harm. Look you straight in the eye, reach for the third rail. Trying to let go, 'cause I couldn't hold on. How do you hold on? You gotta let go. Middle of the day in a church parking lot, smoking cigarettes and talking shop. Somebody said, hold on, 'cause you can't let go. How do you let go? You gotta hold on. All right. Brand new song for D's. I will close it with a song about songwriters. Thank you, J.P. Olson. Thank you, Cora Lee. Thank you, Darren Bradbury. heard your voice out in the parking lot. It was 3 a.m. The bar doors were all locked. A bottle was passed with an old guitar. Yeah, and you conjured the sound of a burning star. Burning star. Burning star. The night sky spits fire wherever you are. And wherever you are, that's another place you'll never be again. We can all see hell dancing in your eyes as you're crossing the pond, tossing out your lines. You might reel one in, but you'll never get far, only warmed by the embers of a burning star. Burning star. Burning star. The night sky spits fire wherever you are. Burning star. Burning star. Scattering ashes over battle scar. And wherever you are, that's another place you'll never be again. I'm listening to you now in this hotel room. I hear you singing two girls of some lonesome tune. I only see a shadow of who you really are. Just ash and smoke signals from a still burning star. Burning star. Burning star, the night sky spits fire wherever you are. Burning star. Burning star, scattering ashes over battle scar. And wherever you are, there you go. And wherever you go, there you are. And wherever you are, that's another place you'll never be again. All right, friends. Patricio in the house. Good to see you, man. Good to hang out with you. Yeah, Tim Easton checking in from Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. Thank you so much, Chris, for running the sound tonight. I think we are going to wrap it up. I could play another new song. There was maybe I'll just wrap it up with a song that I wrote. We had three dad songs. We had two dad songs tonight. Oh no, we had three. We had a baseball song. We had JP's dad song, Coralie's dad song. I was singing a song that I wrote for my dad. I used to fish with him all over the place, especially in Alaska. A lot of fishing up there with him. And I got to play with this tune for him before he passed. And I would visit him and I'd play songs for him. Whenever I would play something like Burning Star for him, he would kind of groan a little bit. and just asked me to play the blues, the country blues. So I wrote him a little bit of a country blues here. It's called The River Where Time Was Born. And I also slipped the great songwriter Justin Townes Earl in this song. Because when I would travel with him, I'd try to get him to show me some of that fancy Travis picking he would do, and he never would. But he'd like to talk about fishing, though, so I got him in this tune. This is called The River Where Time Was Born. Take me back to my ancient home, where I can be satisfied on my own, on the banks of the river where time was born. You keep a tight lip, run a tight line. You could come along when the stars align, and we'll drift down the river where time was born. Call me old timer, call me lazy, call me what you want, but is it really that crazy to float on the water, watch the trees go by? Now when you jump in, there's only two ways. Either go with the flow or just struggle and strain against the mighty strong pull of the river where time was born. I had a friend, he died so young. He never had a choice since he was born. And he went underneath the dark, cold water, and time rolled on. So release your machines, let go of your pain, step off of the concrete and into the rain, down by the ever-flowing river where time was born. Take me back to my ancient place, where I can do nothing with a smile on my face, by the side of the river where time was born. Come one, come all out of your tree. You can't judge when you're down on your knees, by the side of the river where time was born. Down by the side of the river where time was born. By the side of the beautiful river where time was born. All right. All right. I should play one brand new one. Opened up with a new one. It's nice the song doesn't exist really until you sing it in front of your friends at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. This one I've been giving a spin here and there. I gave it a spin up in Alaska this summer and just recorded it with this band. And it is an open E tuning, but I'm going to see what happens if I just do it in a regular tuning. This goes out to Dee's. And this bar back in my hometown, my home state, this bar called Dick's Den, great jazz bar. They shut the doors at 2 a.m. and things happen. I wanted to write a drug song that has the cartels, points a finger at the cartels in it. A man can get in trouble 100 different ways. Sometimes it's consequential, sometimes it pays. There's an old remedy for the tired and broken. You spend most of your money while few words are spoken. Familiar taste at the back of your throat, like a tiger kicked you in the very pit of your soul. That's cocaine. Another good man down. I work hard to get the money to buy you silver rings, and along come the man with the powder that sings. There goes the silver, there goes the light. You keep the curtains drawn unless you want to watch a fight or watch cocaine. Kick another good man down. There's people living in some foreign town who can't even get by if they can't even stick around. All the company boss is tight with the lawman, and nobody can deny they're buckle and strap, man. They cut you as you're laughing, as you black out in pain, then send your children packing, never to see them again. That's cocaine. Another family down. Some take it to escape their many pains and woes. Some jam it in the pipe, others stick it in their nose. Some rub it on their gums, sip whiskey from a jar. Some take it to the can, others do it in the car. That's cocaine. Another good man down. Well, I'm not one for telling folks what to do. I'm not pointing my finger at the rider next to you. Oh, but every time I come around to this old pill, somebody's sticking cocaine all up in my grill. Before you know it, another rider down. Another good man down, cocaine. Another family down, a cocaine. Another good man, a cocaine. Another good man down. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you, Cora Lee. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Darren Bradbury. We'll see you around the neighborhood.